Everything has its season, with opportunities to transcend or descend. Although every season has its beginning and end, by His grace, each season provides another chance to reascend. As we reflect on this past season, filled with thoughtful conversations, new collaborations, and 2-year milestone celebrations, we continue to embrace, uplift, and amplify each other's voices while pushing the culture forward. We do this to inspire and enlighten, to help educate the unaware and ill-informed, lost at sea due to systematic circumstance, a beacon leading you safely shoreward. 'Tis everything has its season, with opportunities to transcend or descend. And every season has its beginning and end. Although saddened by its end, I rejoice, because by His grace, next season provides another chance to reascend. So until then.
Welcome to Melanated Conversations, our narrative and our perspective.
Here on the podcast, we are amplifying the voices of Black women and sharing their powerful stories of transformation.
I'm Tyrion.
And I'm Yana. Let's start the show. Welcome back to another episode of Melanated Conversations. I am your co-host, Yana.
And I'm your co-host, Tyrion.
Yes, you guys, welcome back. We are so excited to have you join us again. This is our season finale for season 4. Can you believe it?
Man, it's crazy. When I think about it, it's crazy.
Yes. This has been a phenomenal season. Of course, we brought our lovely reoccurring co-host of the show back as another guest in this episode. So we want to welcome you again to Miss Sophia Lenore.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome.
Hello. Hey. Hey, ladies.
Hey. So, yeah, this is what episode. Don't correct me on the number, but I'm thinking that we're pushing like the mid 70s.
Yeah, 75, 76, something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy. No, it's crazy when I think about when we started the show, 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be 77, episode 77, now 2 years later.
Yeah.
I didn't know we would still be... I didn't know that we had 76 shows in us.
Exactly. I was just about to say that I would have never imagined not 70 something. Thinking about where we started in season 1 and be like, if someone would have asked us, like, would y'all get to 70 something episodes? Be like, can we get one good episode? Like, you know what I mean?
That initial list of like our guest list, like who we wanted to reach out to, was probably like a good 10 each.
Yeah.
So we was like, we got at least a good 20 episodes and maybe a few individual episodes in us. But yeah, thank y'all so much again for always rocking with us. Is not even just with us, but we do this not only for ourselves, but for the ladies and the Black women that we amplify each and every day, who come and share their stories and all the great work that they're doing. So thank you for being a part of that and, continually pushing us further and deeper into this work that we do, because we have much more in store. But before we get into we'll, as we always do, we'll talk a little bit more about this season, what's to come. We might even throw in a little chat in there. We'll see. But before we actually get into that, y'all know how we do. We like to start off with a little round of fun. Well, I feel like our entire show is fun.
Come on.
We like to start off with a little game. So Tyrion, kick us off with what you have, because I know you got something.
Y'all know we always like to play a round of One Gotta Go with our guests and throughout the season. So of course we're gonna end season 4 off the same way. I've actually kind of got I like to call it, and I don't think I'm gonna pronounce this right, but what do they call the charcuterie boards? You know what a charcuterie is?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. Thank you, because I know I was like, it's one of them. Charcuterie board. Listen,
Say no, I'm with you. I'm with you.
so I've got a charcuterie board of one gotta go options or questions that I've got here. So that there's not a specific theme with each one. Anywho, I say all that to say, let's play a round of one gotta go forever. Are y'all ready?
Let's hit it.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Since Yana is a foodie, this one is for you. This round is for you. But we're gonna.
I already don't like where this is going because I ain't trying to let go of my food forever.
I think this is pretty general. It's pretty general. So I think you would be able to eliminate something. But so one got to go forever. Soul food, Asian food, Mexican food, or Italian food. Why are you making that face?
Because you talking about this one gonna be bad, but I think I have my answer.
Okay.
But I'll let our guests go first.
Yes, Sophia. You got to go first.
Y'all always putting on me. I see. Now I see this. I see the strategy.
You're our guest.
We extend the courtesy to our guests first, but you can always bounce it back.
Okay. When we up to episode 202, I'm still gonna be the guest, and I'll go first then too, right?
I'm here for 202, by the way.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay, so I make hard decisions. Just do it and get it over with. Okay. Chinese. Don't need the MSG. And it's not the healthiest of the four.
But she said Asian.
I said soul food, Asian, Mexican.
Asian.
Okay.
Even if I love sushi.
Yeah.
I ate it all through college.
Yeah.
And so I know that there are things in sushi, if you eat it a lot, still, not good for you. So, and also, raw anything nowadays can be. So I'll say Asian food. Soul food, got to keep it because I was born into that.
Okay.
Italian, I love my pasta. And what was the other one? Mexican. Mm-hmm. I'm half Puerto Rican, man. I need my rice and beans.
I'm with you on that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, Yana.
As for me and my belly, we're going to have to let the Italian go. Because Terry knows Asian is like number one for me, particularly Thai. I'm a Thai girl. I'm not a Thai, but I'm a Thai girl. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, you're right. There are some things in, if we want to get specific, but you could probably apply that same logic to soul food too. But I'm not going to get rid of my grandma and my aunties and my mama and my recipes on account of health. I'm going to die healthy and happy and full if I gotta. If God say it's time, if that piece of chicken is what's going to take me out, then it was just meant for me to rest in peace with a nice dinner in my belly. I'm okay with that. But Lord, I'm not saying that, the next piece of chicken that I partake in, that I'm ready. I want to see you, but I don't want to say I want to meet you at the table, but I don't want what I'm eating at the table, like in my next meal, to be how I come and meet you soon. So Lord, if you listen to our podcast, thank you for being a listener and a subscriber of the show.
I'm sick of your foolishness. I am sick of your foolishness. I am sick of your foolishness.
Like, what?
She said, Lord, if you listening, thank you for listening and subscribing to our podcast. I'm not fooling with you today.
I'm not doing a WhatsApp message.
I'm not. Wow.
That's a long-winded way of saying, it's the Italian that got to go for me. And it's because, people always balk when I say this. I don't care for pizza and I don't really like pasta like that. I'll eat it. I eat a little spaghetti here, a little fettuccine Alfredo, a little, something. But it's too starchy for me. And I don't necessarily gotta have it. But the other ones, yeah, they will remain on my plate.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm going to have to. My choices are. I'm also going to eliminate Italian food. First of all, give me all the MS and G's. I want all of them and the G's. Definitely not getting rid of soul food. Southern girl through and through. How dare you even try to attempt to take my soul food away from me? And I love Mexican food. Mexican food, even though I know, like, I mean, a lot of times where we are, our location is a lot of Tex-Mex. But also Mexican food is delish. Like OG Mexican food is the bomb. I've actually had Italian food from it, like in Italy. So it is different than what you get at the OG here in the States. But also I'm usually not one of those people that's like craving Italian food. The other ones, I'm like, I can have a taste. Like, I really got a taste for blah, 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 blah. Italian food's like, okay, if we having a little spaghetti, I'm not going to be mad. We're having a little, you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm not going to be upset about it, but I could go without it. So yeah, same here. Okay. Y'all want to play another round?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't make it about food.
This is not about food at all. I told you that was just the one. I told you I'm giving you a charcuterie. Okay. Well, let me preface this question. So sorry, Bethany and Caroline, if you have to edit, and also Shannon, I'm sorry. But let me just ask you this. I know Yana is a yes for this. Sophia, did you play video games growing up? Okay, then I'm asking.
From Brooklyn.
Okay, I just had to ask. I just need a preface. All right. Continue.
Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, hold it up.
They from Brooklyn.
All right, so one gotta go video games. Y'all ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, because here's my thing, and I know people listening probably like, what does that have to do with anything? Listen, Black people are not a monolith. We do all the things, and yes, we play video games too. So let's get into this. All right, one gotta go. Super Mario Brothers, Mortal Kombat, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Tetris?
Oh, Tetris can go.
Okay. Why? Why Tetris gotta go?
It's between Tetris and Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean,
okay.
I don't remember playing Sonic that much, but the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, man, that was me. I thought I can't remember. Maybe it was Street Fighter, or was it Mortal Kombat? Which one was China with the little kicking leg?
Chun-Li.
Girl, I was karate kicking people.
Yeah.
And we know Mario is just a classic. I mean,
of course.
So
okay, Sophia, one gotta go. Which one are you eliminating?
Tetris. Done.
Tetris gotta go.
It's boring. It's for people who just need to sharpen their decision-making skills. That's not really playing a game.
I'm not gonna hold you though. Tetris has given me true life skills because nobody can pack a refrigerator like I can pack a refrigerator. I get groceries and my husband and kids will look at the fridge and be like, how are we gonna get that in there? And I look at it and be like, I got this.
Tetris. I feel you.
Hand me the milk.
Right.
So yeah, Tetris has really taught me a life skill. I know how to organize like nobody's business. Everything fits tight and snug, but
sorry, I still gotta go though.
I need my Super Mario Brothers because they're from New York, like I'm from New York. You know, they're from Little Italy. I'm from Brooklyn. I can't give up the Mario Brothers. Mortal Kombat. Yes, that's my second favorite fighter game after Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, they're right.
Yeah.
And Sonic the Hedgehog, what? You never played Sonic? What's wrong with you?
I did play it. I said I played it. I didn't play it that much. I don't really remember Sonic like that. Like, I don't
just had really great visuals. Like, you would be
I remember what he looked like, but I don't remember what was the object of the game. Was he was just trying to get him to the I don't remember.
Trying to get him through them levels. Let him roll on up and get that Sonic, that Super Sonic.
Get that coin.
Yeah,
with Mario, you know, we was trying to save the princess.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a little tidbit of what I had. Why? You know, I ain't trying to get all feminist in the show, but the whole damsel in distress that we thought about the whole Mario concept and the whole like.
There are a lot of concepts.
And why was
and
Princess
things.
so like loose in the mind? Like she went all the way there. She just seemed like she ain't had no personality, no life. She just like
Can blame the patriarchy for that.
Is this the princess in Sonic?
I want a princess to have like I want a warrior.
She need to have some good
a warrior princess too.
Yeah.
Like she need a man to come save her all the time.
Yeah.
Like
although what was the little dinosaur name? The little dinosaur. What the little
Yoshi.
green Yoshi? I couldn't think of his name. I was like, I live for Yoshi though. Because you get on Yoshi back, boy, you could do some things, okay? No, those are fair. I am actually going to get rid of Sonic. I'm getting rid of Sonic. Tetris would probably be after that. But I agree with you because I feel like Tetris, like I feel like my packing skills, like packing a bag, overnight bag, spin a night bag, suitcase. What? Family of 4 in one suitcase. Let's go.
Let's go. Why I can't pack.
Oh, that's max level. Cause girl,
Okay, not family of 4. I'm exaggerating, but because my husband, he knows, he really agitates me. You going on a 2-day trip, like for work or something like that, and he will have like a suitcase, a backpack, a pair of shoes, and I'm like, what? Why is this necessary? What, we can pack everything into one thing. Why do we have shoes in hand? Do I need to teach a class? Do I need to teach a master class? I feel like I called some people out here on the show today.
Teach Tetris for packing or
Tetris
something.
for packing. Like y'all done disappeared off the screen. Like what is going on? So I appreciate the fact that yes, Tetris definitely taught me a nice life skill of being able
I'm just gonna give you my poker face on that comment.
Fine. That's fine. I'm not judging, but I kind of am a little bit. But yeah, definitely super. And I was gonna put Street Fighter on this, and I was like, gosh, that would probably could have made it hard. I mean, not necessarily made it hard. I was like, I didn't want to put Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
That's the whole purpose of one gotta go. You may
That is
for
true.
yourself, but you gonna throw out a food question for me and not even care. Like I know Yana don't care. She like her food.
Thank you. You put soul food and Spanish food in the same category. And they basically
I sure did, but you only had to get rid of one. Just one.
In the Spanish world, their food isn't Spanish food. Their food is soul food because that's what fills their soul.
I'm not gonna hold you. Right, Spanish food be pretty much soul food too.
It be popping
with a little spice.
It be popping. It's popping. It's popping.
Some plantains.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh, I'm sorry. That's for off the company. That's offline. But there's a little Puerto Rican spot around the corner.
What you talking?
Okay. Was that all you had, Terry?
No, I had a few more, but I think
go ahead. Go and give us one more.
Give us one more. Okay.
Let's go 3 for 3. We gonna do 3.
Okay.
3 for 3. Okay.
God said 3 was a good number.
He
or
did.
Was it 7?
7's a good number, but 3 is a number of completion also. It's, the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So that's good. Days of the week. What day are you eliminating? Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, or Friday?
Just those days.
Yes, just those days. Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, or Friday. Which day are you getting rid of
all my days. I don't even have enough time in the days of the 7.
You gotta eliminate a day. I didn't give you 7 days. Just eliminate one of those days.
But I'm saying if I eliminate one, that makes it 6. You follow the math?
No.
Exactly what I was thinking. Like,
and
why
I
are you
need
trying to make
120 hours.
Y'all want something hard? Here you go.
You divide the 120 divided by 7, which I don't know the answer to that, which is not enough still. And you want to take away, meaning subtract the few that was given to us, which you actually should take away 1 because the 7th day is actually the Sabbath day, which you shouldn't be doing anything anyway. So that brings us down to 6, and now you want to lower our chances of 6 to 5, which 5 times how many hours in a day?
She broke that down Cornell West style.
You following the math? It don't make sense.
Is you done? Is you finished? Which one you eliminate?
hard.
Did you not follow the math
It was a
equation?
I
month.
Do I
followed
need
the
to go
math
back over the math
equation.
equation?
No, I don't need you to go back over. I just need you to get rid of a day of the week.
See, what I said was, if you take away a day that we already necessarily don't really have in actuality, then that means, you know, we can't keep subtracting from a negative. It don't make sense.
Okay, Sophia, what day of the week you get?
I partially agree with her too, because I think a month would have been easier. We could eliminate one of the months, but I'll go along because Tarian, you are running the ship. You are the captain of this part of the segment.
I vote a new captain. How about one day to go?
I'm the captain of the ship now. I'm the captain of the ship now. I'm the captain of the ship now.
Okay, Captain. I will submit Monday.
Monday. Why Monday?
Because I'm sick of that. Yeah, I have the case of the Mondays. Somebody has the case of the Mondays.
But then it's just gonna become the case of the Tuesday. So really, I hate that y'all be giving Monday this type of, you know.
And Monday,
I feel for Monday. Monday, I got your back today on this day. It's not Monday on this day. It's actually Wednesday the day of recording. But if it was a Monday, I would have your back super. But you know, I'm gonna put some respect on your name because you know you didn't ask for that. You didn't ask to be the beginning of the week. You didn't ask to be number one. Well, actually, Sunday is number one. You actually number two.
Mm-hmm.
But stay with me. In your mind, you kind of number one, but you're not. But you really number two. But you didn't ask to be the start of people work week. They were the ones, whoever created work and said that Monday was going to be started work week. You just was being regular Monday. You were just like, I'm chilling like Tuesday in between Sunday. So I'm just in the middle. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing my thing, high-fiving Sunday and Tuesday. That's all I came here for. But y'all want to make me out to be the villain. Like I destroy your whole week. Like I'm the one that got to pull you out the bed. No, I want to be in the bed too. Y'all never asked how Monday feels. Sometimes Monday don't want to be on a Monday. Maybe Monday want to be on the Thursday or a Saturday. So y'all put some respect on Monday name.
So basically Mondays matter.
Mondays matter too.
Mondays matter too. I actually 100% agree with you, Yana, on Mondays. I feel like Mondays get a bad rap. Therefore, I'm going to keep Lovely Monday. I'm getting rid of Wednesday.
So now you want to get rid of the hump? The lovely
I'm getting rid of the Lovely Lady Hump. I have enough for myself. And so Monday can go. Let's get to the weekend a little bit fast as far as I'm concerned.
What were the choices? Run
Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, and Friday.
So I stand by my initial. I'm not giving away nothing.
Okay, well, you keep your name in the
all
week.
my days.
I'm getting rid of Wednesday.
What is a day? Time is infinite. So how do we get to a point where we categorize in time and days anyway? Like
God categorized times and days.
Did God say today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Did he specifically say that?
He didn't give names. No.
So God
he gave between a day from this time is a day, and from this time to this time is night. That's a day and a night. That's a whole 24-hour cycle. So yes, he didn't give the names, but he gave the time cycles for what a day consists of. He created the earth in 7 days or 6 days and rested. So
now you blaming God?
I'm not blaming anybody for any of this.
No, I'm being controversial now. But you know, I'm trying to get to my point is
we need all the days.
We need all the days.
But this is one gotta go.
All the days of our lives.
You stupid. I get that. And I agree. We need every single day, all the days, because they're there for a reason. But if we had to get rid of a day, you get rid of a day.
Okay, it'll be
get rid of.
I don't know.
Thursday ain't on the list.
No, hey, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
She was like, I ain't getting rid of none of the days, but Thursday.
Would pick
Sunday.
one that's not
You left the option off this
I
one.
know, no, it's Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, and Friday.
Thursday just be seem like they just there, but you need that day off.
Because I think of Thursdays as like the pre-turn up to Friday. Wednesday be like, we still got 2 more days left till the weekend. Thursday's like, ooh, tomorrow is Friday.
But then what about Tuesday?
It's hopeful. It gives me something to look forward to. I don't even think about Tuesday.
You get tipsy.
Tipsy Tuesday and Taco Tuesday for your Mexican food that you gotta eat that you didn't get rid of. So you need Tuesday.
Don't know they determine what I eat. I have Taco Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I'm talking about the people who participate in Taco Tuesday. They can keep their Tuesday.
That's a setup by the man to market to the masses to get people to spend in their pockets and collect a check that they know that they got from the week before to determine the day on the week to spend your money on a specific food item.
I'm not going to the store. I ain't ordering nothing. I'm gonna cook it in my kitchen.
You ain't got no Taco Tuesday if you gave up Mexican food.
No one gave up Mexican food. Who gave up Mexican food? Got rid of Italian. See, you can't even do nothing with Italian food. What day of the week you gonna put Italian on? Which day?
That's true.
I used to get them Thursday.
Thursday?
I don't know.
Oh God.
Italian Thursday.
Well, now I ain't giving Monday because people are already giving Monday a bad name and they feel like they tired and don't want to do nothing. And pasta make you tired anyway.
That's Sophia.
No. You in church on Sunday? After church?
Sunday is soul food.
Okay. You have your soul food. You have your church. Then after church, you have your wine. And Monday, you recover. So you get rid of Monday.
You need a recovery day. Monday.
Yeah, why we gotta get rid of Monday? Why Monday
can't Monday to recover?
But yes, I was gonna say, why Monday just can't be a day of rest? An extra day of rest. Because technically people ain't resting on Sunday like what was intended for. You know, we might sneak in a Sunday nap or two, but people ain't resting on Sunday. But if we can rest on Monday, that'll give Monday a whole new let's make Mondays great again.
Oh. Okay, I was trying to make sure the letters didn't do the thing. I was like, wow. Okay. You know, I just want to say, first of all, thank y'all so much for playing along. This was fun. Also, this has been the most controversial One Gotta Go ever. So I feel like it was appropriate. We, close out season 4 with the bang when it came to One Gotta Go. I appreciate y'all playing. That was fun. Any final comments on the One Gotta Go's?
That was tiring.
It was exhausting.
Y'all didn't want to tap into my philosophy, so I'm gonna start bringing my brain, my intellectual side to the One Gotta Go.
Listen, man, you listening to you do that whole rant reminded me of when I watched Cornel West when he talk. It just be like, I'm like, do you have to regurgitate the entire dictionary?
It's the gif of the person with the numbers and the equations like going all over the place, and you're like, trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up.
I do. You want us to understand you, right? So you can help us and free us, right? Can we follow?
Take away the 1, carry the 2. Okay. We got a remainder. No.
Only thing you didn't do was rhyme like him. Y'all know.
Oh, I can. You want
to she a wordsmith now. She a wordsmith.
I can rhyme you down. Just give me the crown.
Okay.
Here we go. Sophia, you didn't open the can of worms.
About to have a Kanye West intellectual rap battle.
Pretty much.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm not battling with that.
5 + 5 may equal 10. But who are you all without if you ain't within?
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I'm about to be serious, y'all. Maybe.
That was funny. No, for what? What you gotta be serious?
I'm not drinking wine for the record.
Sure, Sophia.
This is an energy drink in a wine glass. I'm just not going to support the energy drink because they don't sponsor the platform.
I'm not gonna say what I have had in my cup.
What was in your cup? What was in your cup?
I said I'm not gonna say.
The best part of waking up. You say that it make me want to know what's in your cup. That's why I asked. I know you said you weren't gonna say, but it's like I ain't gonna say what's in my cup. But what's in your cup?
Because like Sophia said, I'm following her trip. They ain't sponsor me, but you can
type it in the chat.
I just said energy drink.
You hear me? Boo! Type it in the chat.
This give you some energy too.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
It's a magic potion. I'm drinking a magic potion. Let me stop, y'all. People gonna think I'm crazy for real. I'm really not. All I'm drinking in my cup is water, y'all. H2O. With an extra H. Got some of him in there. The Father, as in him. Yeah. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I was like, what?
Catch my drift. You catch my drift.
Yes. On the end. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank y'all for playing. Well, we didn't necessarily have a choice. Back to this season. Season 4, we've had some amazing guests this season. And we actually before we even get to this, a little recap of the guests that we had on our show. Let me just say this. The little extra element that we brought to this show this season, by our lovely, we ain't even gonna call her a guest no more because after so many times, you know how people come to your house so many times, like by the third time, like the first couple times, you be like, no, you sit down, I serve you. What you want to drink? But after the third, fourth, fifth time, you like, girl, you gonna go in that kitchen, fix your own cup, drink juice, whatever you want, you know. So Sophia said she don't want to be called a guest no more. So Sophia, that extra spice you brought to our show this season, I'm not going to hold you.
Hot lava.
We asked you to contribute in a way to like give us a little highlight of the show before the show started or whatever. We were just thinking about just a little synopsis like we've been doing, but you was like, I got a little something better. I'm gonna tap into this poeticness within, and I'm gonna drop some stuff for y'all. So, no, we actually got a lot of great feedback about like, yo, what did the person that opens up with the poems for the show? Did she already have those created, and y'all just did a show on that topic afterwards? Like, no, vice versa. She listened to the episode, and then she go in her writing room, crank that thing out. Sometimes an hour. Like,
yes.
Hold my mute.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that little spice you gave us some of that little. I don't know what's a Puerto Rican spice. I don't know. Give me a good one. You sprinkled it on. You sprinkled it. Not sprinkled. Sprinkled it. That's that
sprinkle. That's.
I bring in that cayenne pepper.
Yes.
Or neutral. That's black and Spanish. I'm like, that's cayenne pepper. Because I'm a Hispanic who considers myself black.
Right.
I don't even no shade to other people who need to be considered Afro-Latina or who need to be considered Hispanic, who is just brown. I don't like to skate around all that nonsense. I am black. I just happen to have some Latina in my family. My father is 100% Puerto Rican. My mom is black with, I don't know. I think she's with part European. I don't want to narrow down the country because it's not necessary.
We know.
Yeah.
But I'll put like this. My father is my complexion. Me with a goatee is my dad.
Oh, wow.
So he is a 100% Puerto Rican, but he's a brown Rican.
Got it.
Like Carla from Scrubs, and we black.
Yeah.
My inspiration growing up was all black women and Rosie Perez.
Terry actually kind of looking like her today.
Yeah, come on, Pookie.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. No, I love
No, but
that. I
that
love
was
that.
yeah. So when you were given our episodes to listen to and kind of reflect on, how did you tap into that and tap into like our show and really find the words to? Because we tasked her now. It wasn't like we was like, can you kind of keep it within a minute? Because she was like getting ready to give y'all full on.
Yeah, poetry
The poetry
slam.
could really be its own episode. I can.
Man, it was tough at the beginning to keep it down. The minute was my challenge. That was a challenge only because I wanted to make sure I paint pictures to make sure that people can really get a slight idea of what they're about to jump into when the episode starts. So, and I didn't want to, you guys know me personally. I don't water things down and I don't like to do things safe. So I wanted to make sure I went in terms of what you about to hear and what you should be thinking of, or what mind state you should be in going into the episode that I'm proceeding. So when you guys would give me a topic, I would just basically, well, more correctly, when you would send me an episode, I would watch it, take my notes, find certain moments where certain key phrases or certain moments where certain things were said, and I would then emulate that into the poem. But honestly, I have to tell you, it was more like, I feel like it was more like a divine power. Because I can't even take it. I tell everybody in my photo studio, because I'll lock myself in the room, no phone, no nothing, and just do my writing. I used to tell people every time I would finish a poem, I felt like I was giving birth. Every time I was like, oh, I just gave birth. Let me go send this baby to Terry and Yana. That's how I felt, because I wouldn't even know where it come from. It's almost like, and I hate to make cliche statements, but sometimes they're cliche, not because they're cheeky, but because there's some truth. I kind of feel like this was meant in terms of our collaboration, because I told you guys via WhatsApp, I haven't written poetry, I think, since like the 5th grade, And so I guess that was when I was like 12. I'm 41. And the fact that I haven't written it in so long and that I was able to just jump into it means that this gift that I've never utilized or never flexed, this was the time to flex it. This moment in time for these types of topics. You understand? Because nothing had ever inspired me before. I'm not one of those, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I write all the time in Starbucks. And no. I just felt like there's a season for everything. There's a moment for everything. And you guys coming in my life, and we're talking about doing the poems. I just felt like it was almost like a calling. It was meant. Because I was shocked. Especially those first 2-3 poems that came out of me. I was like, where did this come from? I was so serious. I was like, even my husband, I've been married to the same man for 17 years. I read him I stopped reading the poems to him after the 3rd one. Because he was just like, you write poetry? Where do you get this from? Because you be trying to rap and you be sounding whack, but now when you're writing poetry, you sound so articulate, like you've been doing it for years. I was like, so
yeah. No, it is definitely, it's the method, it's the message, it's the delivery, and the way you're able to, I don't know how you're able to do it, but you do it, and you do it so well. And just thank you from Yana and myself, like, for contributing and bringing your gifts and being a part of this, because man, it just adds just that much more, like, that extra layer of icing right on top of this beautiful thing that we have together. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. I think, was it our editor, somebody was like, is she coming back again? Like, is she going to do this for season 5? And we're like, yes, she is. I was like, I don't even know. We haven't talked to her, but she doing it again for season 5.
I'm about to bring it up. I'm about to
come
beatbox.
Come on, add a little bit of music.
Have a whole. and have Tyrion do a dance, a little interpretation dance.
Got you.
You know, we might could do a
got
whole
you.
production. That could be a visual, y'all. I'm
not mad about that.
put these poems into.
I've been waiting to get back on my 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. No, I love it.
I'm here for it. Thank you so much. I definitely want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity. I feel so humbled to be a part of this platform and to be a part of this journey with you both, and this movement that you've started 2 years ago and have been successfully pushing forward. So I thank you for even allowing me to, add whatever God-given talent that I've been given to this beautiful platform that God bestowed upon you, because what you guys are doing is something magnificent. And you guys are not popular for no reason. You guys are not loved for no reason. You guys are really, you're doing the thing. You're pushing the culture forward.
Oh, thank you. Now, I've been doing good this season with my cry count. So I'm trying to keep my record clean. So
you really have.
Keep my eyes dry today. Try.
You really have. I didn't even think about that. My thing is though, I appreciate you being vulnerable on our show and allowing those moments to happen. So I know I make fun of you about it a lot, but that's not easy for a lot of people to do. And it just, you know what I mean? Especially when we have guests on and then you're kind of able to have that release with people you don't necessarily know, or with, people who are listening all the time. So as much as I rag on you about it, it's a beautiful thing.
No, you good at cuz. But I just want to make the record known.
You haven't cried at all this season, have you?
I may cry, but I'm not the one to try.
Let the church say.
Amen.
No, for real. No, that's so good. Thank you for that. And, even still, like, we hear that. And it's not that we don't, like, I don't know. It's just when you feel like you're doing something that's beyond you. Like, we're not looking for the accolades. We're not looking for that type of feedback, because that's not what we do this for. And we know that that's part of it. It's just that we just do it just because we truly wanted to have something that we wanted for ourselves and for a lot of the amazing women that we always, experience and come in contact with. So thank you for even sharing that and saying that and being a part of this. Cause like I said, what did Neo say? We're moving by ourselves, but we're a force when we're together. That's
it right there.
That's true.
That's it right there. Definitely.
So, Terry, you want to kind of tell us about some of your...
Yeah.
I don't like saying, like, what's your favorite episode of the season, because we don't play favorites on our show.
No.
But kind of like, tell us some of the, let's highlight some of the women that we brought on this season and just high level talk about, some of the conversations that we, had and experienced this season.
Yeah, definitely. So let me just say this really quickly. If this is your first time joining us, I know you're joining us at the end of a season. However, I'm going to name off some of the ladies that we had the pleasure of having conversations with today. If you have not done that, I would probably press pause. You can come back to us. Go hit up all of season 4, because it's a lot of episodes, like 12 episodes. Hit up season 4, get caught up, come right back here, meet with us, and you can continue the journey with us. So I just want to say that first. Now, man, we had some heavy hitters and some bangers this season. Oh my goodness. And like y'all said, not going to say we had any favorites, but man, the conversations that we were able to have this year, or this season, I should say. I know a lot of the previous seasons we've always had wonderful conversations, and we've been able to get, deep, but I think there was something game changing a little bit, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. There was something a little bit different about this season with some of the conversations that we were able to have with our guests, that we were able to kind of take it a notch a notch further, especially when it came to the conversations we had around just our community and our culture and the things that we're dealing with. We were able to take those things forward. So I appreciated that so much. But man, Candle Lockett, that was
Amen,
powerful
strong.
conversation. She came in super strong and just really putting us on, giving us free game when it came to real estate and equity and just with specifically the Black community, the things that we can do to enter into that realm and to build generational wealth.
Taking our communities back, because that was a whole
Yes,
conversation.
absolutely.
I'm sorry.
That
were you
was
about to say
no,
something?
You're good. You're good. Feel free to interject. So yes, definitely taking our communities back because man, she shared some stories that were heartbreaking, but truth and things that we needed to hear and for our listeners to hear so that we know what type of steps to take in order to make sure that we are keeping our communities for ourselves. So, and not letting outside influences come in and, gentrify and all the other stuff. So she definitely put us on game. Tasha Randall, Sarah Carmel McGriff, Hannah McCall talking about clean beauty. That was a great episode. She definitely shared some really important and vital information about the products and things that we as Black women and consumers, we may or may not be aware of that are out there that are harmful to us specifically. And so that was a great conversation.
Yeah. And I would just say on that topic, why that conversation was so important to me. Well, I'm not saying that not taking away from any of the conversations, but we know, and we were kind of talking about this offline, the Black community holds the purse.
Yeah.
And as it relates to beauty, and to know deeper, what they're putting these products we're putting into our systems that we don't even think about. And it wasn't an episode to scare us. It was a little, kind of awareness. And with the awareness, it might have scared you a little bit. But, and I know with that episode, because I was looking at myself sideways a little bit oh, look at this little toothpaste. What have I? But, baby steps though. There were some things that you can do today to really, even just if you're just educating yourself to be more conscious, because a lot of that stuff leads to so many other health related type of events that are more prone to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that conversation. I really feel like we can even go deeper into that talk and a lot of these talks that we had. So I definitely will be excited to have more chats about some of these conversations even deeper. And that's definitely one.
Oh, absolutely. I saw Sophia down there. She was like, oh yeah, that's Sophia's, that's her pocket. That's one of her pockets. She got a bunch of pockets, but that's one of her pockets is hair and makeup. And so she knows all about that. And so I definitely think that's something for a group chat conversation for sure. Man, we had our good friends, Bethany and Sherilyn on. That was just a fun, let your hair down.
So cute.
Great conversation about just women empowerment and friendships and collaborating with one another.
There are circles, and not even just from a friendship standpoint, but really ours is part friend, but it was really, how we aligned was all through our business avenue. So having a sister circle that lifts you up in your business and your aspirations, and you guys kind of keep that flowing and that movement.
Yeah.
That is so important. And that was such a great and hearty conversation just because, our whole connection with Bethany and Sherilyn, we love them to pieces. And they're also, if y'all not aware, they're also the audio and our graphic designers behind our show. So yeah, they definitely lift us up.
Hey, ladies. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, definitely. Kiana Darden and her writing business that she put together. And I just loved her story, her backstory of, being in education and knowing she needed to take it a step further and stepping into writing. And then also, we always talk about, we love people who they have these gifts, but also making sure that they're putting that energy back out and helping other people step into these new fields. And so that was a great conversation. Sharice Ferguson, a mouthful of wisdom. That was go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that was a great conversation. That was a great episode. All our episodes are great, by the way, if y'all hadn't picked up on that. Just saying, I feel like I'm going to say the same thing over and over, but it's the truth. I ain't going to lie to you. Go ahead, Yana.
Literally a whole mouthful of wisdom. Like that episode gave a true perspective. And it was something too that was interesting because one highlight for me, when we talk about oral health, is always more highlighted on the dentist perspective or side of things. But to hear it from the hygienists, the ones who actually spend more time sometimes.
Definitely spend more time in your mouth than your
it wasn't until that episode until the light bulb went off for me, was that I had never had a Black or person of color, period, hygienist in my lifetime. Now, I've had Black dentists or, people of color dentists, but never a hygienist. So that was something that was interesting for me. And that's an industry that is kind of like there's a big void of representation left too.
Yeah.
Come on, I see you. If you took a deep inhale, Sophia, go ahead and feel free, please.
Please. You've heard you've been a part of these episodes. Like you are very much a part of.
Me, ladies, I'm just really respectful, and I respect your platform. And I always wait till I can maybe jump in, but I let you guys lead. Well, I, as you know, have a health background. Mm-hmm. I used to work in healthcare for very many years, and I also keep my license up to date. But Yana, what you making the statement that, there's a really big void as it pertains to Black dentists or Black hygienists. Mm-hmm. I've noticed in the field of medicine, certain specialties of medicine, there's always this void. And I remember that she did mention that there seems to be more hurdles for Black med students to get into dentistry or to get into certain specialties. And I think those specific specialties are the things that are most dire to our health. And because we obviously have a preference for going to Black practitioners, we're looking for them. So there's a void in dentistry in terms of Black practitioners, gynecology, dermatology, and big thing for us, cardiology.
Yes.
And if you have those fields kind of blocked for Black med students or for students who are looking to get into that field, and then you get deterred to another specialty because of the money or because of whoever deters you in your learning, in your education as you're growing, those are really detrimental to us because, the death rates of Black mothers, all because we're not getting the right type of advice during our terms of pregnancy. So we're having all of these complications that we shouldn't be having. But I see like certain information is getting to other patients, but not to us. But we're the ones dying off in the higher numbers during delivery.
Yep.
Same thing with cardiology, where we have the highest blood pressure, the highest, diabetes, everything. And again, with dermatologists, us being able to learn how to keep our skin beautiful, but dermatology is very much connected to this.
Yep.
Because your dermatologist also is the one who knows how to help you grow your hair back, keep it healthy, all this stuff. So if you don't have no Black dermatologists, that's also a deterrent for us in terms of us maintaining our external health. And internal health, because just like in dentistry, you can look in someone's mouth, like she said, and you can see all types of ailments that they might be fighting. Same thing in the skin.
Yeah.
You can look in people's skin and see all the things that, certain organs are deficient and things like that. That's something you learn very early. Skin and hair will tell you if someone's healthy or not. You ain't got to look in their mouth. You can look in their face. So all these things where there's a void of us, So in tune, we're not really going to these places. We're not going as actively to the GYN, as actively to the dermatologist, cardiologist, all this stuff, dentists. Is it because we're not seeing enough of us when we go to these specialties? And why is it these specialties that are so detrimental to our health? Why do they have such a void?
Mm.
You know, there isn't a decrease of Black medical students, but it just seems like they're just all being pulled towards the direction where there's an overwhelming amount of physicians in the field, internal medicine, plastic surgery, you know, all these, like, we don't need no more plastic surgeons.
No, we don't.
We don't need no more surgeons unless they're unless they're, you know, surgeons who specialize in infant surgery. But we don't need that many surgeons either. Like,
yeah, no, I know.
And I just feel like especially with dentistry, you see that globally. Like, you see people in, you know, in India and Middle Eastern countries. It just seems like this is like something that happens all over the globe with certain race of people always having bad teeth, no matter where they are on the planet.
That's interesting.
But you go to Paris, you go to Italy, you go to Switzerland, you go to London. Brits are known for their bad teeth, but that's become like their brand.
Right.
They don't have to look like that. You understand?
Right.
That episode proved they don't have to look like that, you know? So we're the only ones, no matter where you go in the world, you see that.
That's real. That's real.
Can you hear me?
Hair and skin.
Yes, you are frozen, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
My computer is doing something really weird, and that's why I was trying to do some things in the background. So I don't know if y'all can hear or see me.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
You're just frozen. I don't know if you're frozen to Sophia. You're frozen to me.
I can't even see her. I only see you, Terry.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to let technology take us down here. So as long as y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry from the viewing side if I'm frozen in time. You know, Elsa and Anna, whoever, then came and visited me and won't let me be great today. But tapping back to what you were saying, Sophia, I was looking back, which you specifically called out the maternal rate and like talking about like that in healthcare. We actually have an episode tying back to that where we actually talk about health. We talk directly to someone in healthcare.
Yeah, Dr. Courtney Floyd.
Yes. That was episode 55, I believe. And yeah, that was a whole conversation on that. So yeah, if y'all are interested, definitely check that episode out. We talked a lot about that and also how to advocate as a Black, well, in general, but for us, especially as Black women advocating for ourselves in healthcare, we talk about a whole topic about just catered to that because, you know, we have to fight. Even once we get in front of a doctor and be seen, we still have to advocate for the care that we deserve. That one is a little touchy because it's real. And it's a real problem that we have in the healthcare system that, you know, that wasn't designed for us because it goes back to even how a lot of the research and stuff. Now, we were used for research on things. Our bodies were mutilated, but it was still for the advancement of individuals that were white and advancing their healthcare needs. So there's a lot of, you know, we're not trying to make this show about that, but that's our history, is that historically a lot of the oppression and things that relate to us as a people, not saying I know that, you know, this exceeds beyond Black culture, but we know this show is specific to Black individuals. So I want to make sure that's clear. A lot of it is embedded into just really racial oppression and just, you know, these systems were not designed for us. And that taps into the healthcare systems too, which is what we see the problems that we're seeing today. So I didn't mean to go deep into that, but I just wanted to chime in there. Was there anything else that, you know, I know there were more women that you wanted to maybe highlight?
I have an idea for that. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but I have an idea that I'm so happy you expanded upon that. This is my idea. There may not be that many Black gynecologists, or excuse me, OBGYNs, optometrists.
Yes.
They deliver the babies.
Obstetrics. Yeah, obstetrics. Yeah.
Yes, gynecologists, they just do the pap smears.
Right.
But there may not be a large amount, but there's some in every state. Okay. And so
I think we lost Yana.
you think so?
Yeah, she's dropped off completely. Yana, are you still there?
Oh. I really
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut. I didn't mean to cut in on you. I think you can.
I
Go.
really want to like give a resolution, because I feel like we put so much on the table, and I want to like put it out there in the ether and see.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is that there might not be a large amount of obstetricians.
Yeah.
But there's some in every state or every country. So this is my suggestion.
Yes.
Why don't we build a Black alliance, like a directory?
Yes.
For every type of specialty of medicine. Let's start with medicine first, and then we can do law.
Right.
But forget trying to fill it up with obstetricians or doctors.
Yeah.
Let's just get together and form a directory of midwives across the globe. Because midwifery is beautiful in terms of a natural, holistic way of delivering children without meds, without too much pressure on the spine, without all these issues,
all these other interventions.
Autism. I'm possibly having a child injured on the way out.
Right.
So, and just because the midwives only need to have a doctor on standby,
right,
on call, just in case something goes wrong.
Yes.
So, and I think a doctor can be on standby for, I think, at least 10 to 20 midwives. So
okay.
All you need is to have a slew of Black midwives who cater to Black pregnant women, and they have just a Black obstetrician on standby who's that emergency call just in case. But then you have a network that they can go to, and you're going to get, I feel, probably superior care in the terms of you will be able to give birth in the most natural state, natural setting, healthiest setting for your baby, for yourself, mentally, everything. Yeah. But if you really need it for your peace of mind, Dr. Jackson is on standby.
Right. No, I think that's a great idea. I feel like Yana and I have actually kind of talked about doing something similar to that, or wanting to see something similar to that happen. There's actually a set of, I don't think they're sisters, but just it's a set of two Black midwives here in the Dallas area who have done, we're trying to still try. We've reached out once. I don't know if y'all listening to that, but we would love to have you ladies come on and join us if you're listening
and
or you're a Black midwife. We'd like to chat with you. Definitely.
I am.
You are?
Yeah. You are everything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm every woman.
I mean, and every woman is you.
That's right.
I got my cert at St. Vincent's Hospital in New York. So because I was already in the health field and I worked in every specialty, I said, well, I might also just become a doula. And then I was like, maybe I should go midwifery. So it was just like something I just wanted to have under my belt, just because I had so many Black female girlfriends. And I just wanted, I don't know, I was weird like that. I just wanted to be licensed in everything when I was young. I was just really an overachiever. But I'm not a midwife. No, my apologies. I am a doula.
Got it. Yeah.
So I'm a midwifery assistant. So that I am completely trained in and everything. But like, there's so many midwives. Put it like this. There's so many midwives, they're going out of business. Like, for example, you guys know I'm broadcasting from Germany right now.
Right. 2
blocks away, there's a beautiful clinic that I just walked by, and it's now everything is, shut down, closed and everything. And it was a midwifery center. And I'm like, a midwifery is closing down? Like, we need to hold on to the few holistic things we have available to us.
Yeah.
Because I was saying here, I feel like it's not known. Like, you have to actively search for, for that
Well,
specific
it's
title.
not normalized. It's not even
Right.
that it's not normalized. The first thing you think of when you think about reproductive health or giving or pregnancy and labor and delivery is, oh, let me find an OBGYN, or you calling a friend, what OBGYN do you go to, and blah blah, you know what I mean? That's part of your research. It is your immediate thought, unless you tend to be in a group where people other you, right? And it's like, oh, well, those type of people go to midwives, but everybody else just goes, to a regular doctor. And it's like, well, it's just not normalized. And like you said, Sophia, earlier, going back to that natural, holistic way of bringing life into the world. What did women do before there were OBGYNs?
Thank you. Midwives and doulas been around since the dawn of time.
Since day one. And so, yeah, I agree with everything everyone is saying. And we do need to have that conversation and bring that particular element of I don't even want to call it medicine. I mean, that's just part of life.
Holistic
but that
healing.
part of holistic healing, we need to bring that to light and have those conversations. And would love to, like Yana said, if you are a midwife, if you know a midwife or a doula, a Black midwife or doula, yes,
that includes you, Sophia.
Yes.
No, truly, we would love to have like a group chat, just really diving deep into that, and to dispel some of the myths, because I think it's like you said, it's just
absolutely
it's such an old profession. It's older than obstetrician. They're midwives in the Bible.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, absolutely.
There's no gynecologists or obstetricians in the Bible.
No, not at all. Not at all. No, I am here for that. I am here for that conversation for sure. I feel like we can talk about this all day long. Taiwo Aloba.
Oh my gosh. I
just love her. I just love Taiwo.
First of all, I think we talked about it in the episode too, because when we were talking to Taiwo, she didn't know that we saw some of her like video, because sis can dance.
Yes.
And she is all the things. She can dance, act,
model, poet,
just everything. But when she did that, which one was it? It was from the Beyonce.
Jada.
Oh my gosh. Y'all supposed to actually still have a little dance off.
We are. Well, it's a collab, but yes.
Yeah. Well,
I ain't gonna try to dance off against her. Not at this point in life. But we can do a little something together. But yeah, if y'all haven't seen that video, go to YouTube and type in Taiwo Aloba and check out her Jada dance. She's got a couple of other videos too. But sis, she I feel like she made me get emotional on that particular episode, just thinking about like, and I think I mentioned this to her, just there was something about having a connection to someone who was still connected to the motherland, even though she's here in the States, but just having a conversation with someone that is not just a Black American, and that's no shade whatsoever. If that came off offensive, that's not what I meant by that, but just someone who wasn't part of the diaspora and still had connected roots and family and grew up in the motherland. It was something about having a conversation with her and just hearing her thoughts, her mind frame. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful experience, and she is a beautiful spirit. And so I definitely enjoyed that conversation. She shares about her book that she authored and sharing her experience growing up in Lagos, or Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. And then Christina Romulus of Politicom. My gosh, what a firehouse. Cannot wait for you guys to hear these conversations.
She had me ready to throw my name in the hat.
Girl, I was like,
where I'm putting my name here.
Seriously, she really,
I'm running
really
for something. I don't know you. I'm just running. I'm running.
Lord, I'm running.
I'm running this long day's journey.
I'm telling
for the Lord. I'm running.
Yeah.
I've really considered that, to be honest with you. I've actually really considered doing that a few years ago. If I didn't live in two continents, I would have done that. I would have run for some sort of office, but more like just to be able to help my little community. I ain't trying to run on no national stage.
And that's part of
community is what holds the power. People.
That's right.
Flip that, because the true change is community based. It's within your local government.
Agreed. And I think a lot of times when you think of a politician, politicians usually tend to be the idea of a politician typically is this big stage. And I think in some ways that's where a lot of times things get lost in the shuffle, because then you're on this big stage and you've got the spotlight on you. And then there's power associated with that. You being whoever, locking arms and rubbing elbows with all these other big powerhouses in the political sphere. And then the people are forgotten about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
School boards, for example. I'm going to say this, I ain't going to hold you long. But school boards, that's a perfect example of how inserting yourself into that quote unquote political sphere, because whether we want to realize or not, politics plays into our education, our children's education as well, and kind of what is decided for them. So in my community, there is a Black woman that is running for a place, one of the particular places on, they number like place 1, place 2. She's running for a particular place on the school board. But let me tell you what they've done here in the community, because this Black woman is really pushing through, and she's getting all this oh, she's serious about this.
Mm-hmm.
So what they've done is a person that's already on a school, that's on the school board, that has a place.
Mm-hmm.
He isn't that number place that she's running for, but he's well known, quote unquote, well liked.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all take that as you feel free. He's well known and well pushed. So he's giving up his seat, his place, to run for that place that this Black lady is running for.
Against her.
So he's giving up his place. He's giving up his seat to rerun for a place.
He already got a place. He already got a seat. But in order to make sure that she don't get a foot in the door, let me go ahead and eliminate this distraction.
But how is that legal?
I don't understand.
But how is that legal? Again, this is where the importance of representation of us, and it's so needed for us to run for these local level positions, because things like this fly, because we have been so tuned to just think about things from a larger scale. Let me just go and vote from the presidential level and my senators, and I'm gonna go home. But we don't think about the school boards, and that is a perfect example of literally they're trying to keep a Black woman from winning.
And that's happening in your town?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to say, shocker, who pretends to be shocked. I'm not shocked by those type of actions. But like you said also, this is Texas, and that's no shade to anybody who's a Texan. But also, Texas used to be Mexico, but that's none of my business.
So I just gave that story as an example to paint the picture why it's so important to even think localized on a local level, and to think, like I said, you don't, like you just said, that we don't have to think. Most of the times we think of political spheres as not this big platform, but sometimes the biggest voice is
at the local level. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right in your backyard.
Sophia, are you frozen or are you just thinking? Because she
has been in that position for a minute.
No. I'm here. I was absorbing everything you were saying, because it was a story I wasn't familiar with. But the thing is this: we have to get past being shocked or not surprised and taking action. There's so many ways that we can, you know what? Why don't we, it's going to sound bad. Why don't we just follow suit with what the Asian community is doing right now? Seriously, we talked about this before the episode, but they kind of taking our movement and running with it. They how in the episode of Forrest Gump, when he caught the ball and he ran off the field? Like they
Yeah.
like going way over and be like, you know what? Our issues need to be prioritized. And if not, then we're going to pull this senator and that senator and these votes and that. Like, there are certain things that I feel like we just need to start being more aggressively vocal about. Like, if this is happening and someone of color is being blocked from being a board member for education, which is a really big issue as it pertains to truth being told about our history and how we're taught and how we might be isolated from certain programs and certain schools and all these things. Like, that can't be where we just silently allow a person of color be denied a seat on the Board of Education in any state, in any city.
Yeah.
Because it takes one, and then hopefully it'll be a domino effect. But you got to get through the one. So if this is the one, and she's, as you saying, Yana, is so close, like she's really got a good campaign, and she's really was about to win this. And all of a sudden now they're trying.
The elections haven't happened as of the time of this recording, but she's still like rising, like well known.
She has good momentum.
Yes.
And this guy is basically trying to deter or throw off or just throw his hat in because he has a bigger, stronger name and a base. And this should be something that like people should be in the street about. Be honest with you. We get in the street about people getting shot, people getting kidnapped, all these other things. But this is like,
I
agreed. I didn't even know about this. That's the thing. And our towns are next door. It's not known.
You got to embarrass the board. And how do you embarrass committees and boards? You come out in mass numbers with signs displaying the bigotry or the strategies that are being posed against this person. All these things, you got to embarrass them with the truth they're trying to hide.
Yeah.
And then once that happens, then it'll be a snowball effect, because not just Texans, but every person of color around the world wants the education system to start truly thinking of us, which means you have to include one of us. And every state will come out and support and promote this, because then they'll hope that their state is next in terms of having one person on the board in each state.
Yeah.
So this should be highly vocalized, because this should be something that's happening nationally.
I need to call in one of them news channels and like 7 on your side or something like that, and be like, let me tell y'all, this is what's going on. I need y'all to report on this, and then get the masses out to the school board.
No, once you got bodies out there protesting, the news will come sniffing. Once you got bodies surrounding the state board office with signs and everything, they'll come.
I feel like our bodies are few and far between. And so honestly, going the other way, in this particular situation, I agree, but I think in this particular situation, because of that town, there's not a lot of us. And so if you, put it out on the news, share the story, then you're going to get more bodies. And you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Yeah, I
got you in terms of getting the popularity out there for the story. I completely get you.
Yes, because we don't know about it. Like I said, I live next door. My town is next door, and we have no clue of what's going on. First time hearing this.
And these are, we didn't get her on the platform.
I can reach out to her. We're actually connected.
Yes.
Before elections, ASAP. She would definitely see nothing but benefit in it.
Okay,
on the platform for sure. Let's get this started. Let's get this rolling. She be the first.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, y'all, as you can see, we talk to the heart of the issues here on this show. We uplift our women, our Black women, and all the great things they do.
Yes.
But we also have some deep talks too.
Well, we're not just talking. We we're trying to solve problems as well, find solutions. And I feel like Sophia definitely is like spearhead from that standpoint. And we appreciate that because some be like, now, but what we gonna do about it though? We can't just keep talking about it. What we gonna do about it though? We be like, yes, okay.
Which brings us back to the conversation of moving the culture forward this season. We had a group chat about that.
Yes.
And we talked a lot about, thinking about the movement as a body and there's one head. It needs to be one person that we really truly is the mouthpiece for the whole movement, for the body. And
not Rachel Dozar.
No. But I did pose a little kind of like, I did interject a question that kind of took Terry and Sophia like, their mouths were open wide, like, what? And I had to clarify what my question was, which if you listen to the episode, you'll know what that question is. So go and listen to our group chat episode.
Yes,
It'll be streaming. You can catch that. So yeah, that was a really good conversation. And I feel like there's so much more that we can still dive deep into that. Y'all may get more of that next season. We'll see.
Season 5. Yes, sir. Definitely. Man, this has been a great season finale. I've had so much fun on this episode today. I don't know about y'all. I had fun.
Yeah. I did too. I think I might have had too much fun. I probably
you can never have too much fun.
Place.
Don't apologize for Black joy, girl. We ain't apologizing for our Black joy.
That back then. I'm taking that apology.
Thank you. Don't apologize for that. You had fun and we had fun. There ain't no such thing as too much fun. People need to see it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But no, this has been a great episode, a great, amazing season. Thank you once again to every single one of our guests that we had on the show. Thank you so much to Sophia Lenore. Oh my goodness. Such a blessing to us and our platform and vice versa. This has just been a great collaboration. I'm so excited for season 5 moving forward. So many other wonderful things.
And these visuals we about to drop on.
Yes. All of it.
Things in store for y'all. Please stay locked and tuned for that.
Please
for real.
Please do. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us, for sure. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
What you gonna say?
I just want to say, and make sure you tune in for season 5. Y'all, we got a makeup giveaway. We're going to be giving away goodies. We're going to be giving away goodie bags and clean beauty. Black-owned cosmetics.
Let the people know. Let the people know, Sophia.
I'm trying to literally put it in there. I'm thinking y'all going to run with the ball. Because I don't know what episode it's going to be.
No, we don't know what episode it's going to be, but y'all stay tuned and stay locked and loaded with us. We appreciate y'all riding with us for the last 4 seasons, and we are on to season 5. Like Yana said, if you haven't, well, I said it too, but if y'all haven't listened to season 4, go back and run season 4. If you haven't listened to season 3, 2, or 1, I suggest you go back and catch up as well with those. And yeah, we may drop a couple of group chat episodes, I don't know, in between. Yes,
that's what I was going to say. Please plug into us, not only on, of course, on your favorite where you stream podcasts, but also look out for some visuals coming on both our co-branded things that we're going to be doing throughout the remainder of the year together. So drop your link, Sophia, how they can connect with you.
Me? Oh, you can connect with me at Sophia Lenore on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, all same at Sophia Lenore. Or check out our Black-owned international magazine that highlights and promotes all things Black, because we are beautiful, and I'm about to make sure that the whole world knows it. So that is theprestigemagazine.com. So make sure you check that. And we also feature the amazing writing of Yana in the magazine. So you're not reading her articles. What the hell?
This wasn't a plug for me. It's a plug for you.
It's a plug. Dang it. We're plugging.
But you over there adding the fire. I'm spitting the fire on Melanated. You writing the fire on Prestige Magazine. Like what?
Sheesh.
Yes. Well, no, I take that. Thank you. And we'll also have some great visuals on YouTube, and may actually have some things coming in store where you can actually join in on the conversation live.
Yes.
Y'all think these conversations are live now? Oh, they're going to get real live later. Anything else before we go, ladies? Any last words?
Well, I'm really looking forward to having Diane on in the coming episodes. So that, with Diane, with her cosmetics brand, Black-owned cosmetics brand by a female. So listen, you guys look out for that episode, because if you're looking to get some free makeup for the summer and the spring, that's the episode to listen out for, so you can get your free goodie bag. So, not a plug, but I'm just letting you know.
I mean,
Support
I'm just
these
saying.
Black businesses, man.
Hot Girl Summer 2.0.
If you want something free, come on and get something free.
Better be listening out for that episode, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, ladies, it's been a joy. Thanks to both of you for making this a great season for us and continuing in the movement of women and pushing the culture forward. Looking forward to all the great things that we do have in the store and the works together, as well as the women that we will continue to bring on our show and uplift. You know, it's always our mission to share our stories, share our lessons, and celebrate our successes. And I think, no, I scratch that. I know that we have done that this season and seasons before. So thank y'all for being a part of that. And I guess until next time y'all hear from us, between now and season 5, we may do a pop-up. So stay tuned. Keep us. If you subscribe to us, you'll get a notification, get a nice notification like, oh, them MC girls up to something new. They said we weren't going to be back until later in the year. But, you know, we might pop up on something. We might do a pop-up and have some for you. So, yeah, definitely lock into Melanated Conversations, Prestige, all things Prestige, the magazine. If you're looking for something on the creative side, they have all that too. But, yeah, stay locked in and loaded. So, I guess if nothing else, until then,
wear your mask and melanate on that.
Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed our chat today. Keep the conversation going by heading to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and leaving us a review.
Have a story of your own to share? Email us at info@melanatedconversations.com or connect with us on social media at Melanated Conversations. Till next time, keep raising your voice.